Picture this. Nearly 7,000 soldiers, 150 military vehicles, 25 M1 Abrams tanks, and 50 helicopters rumbling down Constitution Avenue, under the banner of President Trump's 79th birthday and the U.S. Army's 250th anniversary. A day-long festival kicks off at 9:30 a.m. on the National Mall, capped by an evening parade at 6:30 p.m., fireworks at 9:45, and a spectacle estimated to cost between $25 million and $45 million, not including infrastructure damage, $16 million alone, staging, Secret Service, or law enforcement. Trump calls it peanuts compared to the value, but critics see taxpayer money fueling a militarized birthday show. Let's peel back the layers. This is not just a celebratory display, it's a live-action, government-funded contract showcase. Sound systems, barricades, bleachers, lighting, all sourced through federal or municipal bids. Security contractors and surveillance firms activated under national special security event protocols. Logistics providers hauling tanks from Fort Hood, TX via train to Jessup, MD, trucks moving them into DC. Large donors, particularly those tied to the America 250 Committee, reportedly receive VIP access, and those same firms are often in the running for broader defense contracts. One leader from Indivisible put it bluntly, "This is a made-for-TV display of dominance. Even Republican lawmakers are uneasy." Senators Wicker, Collins, Johnson, and others questioned spending while basic military housing is crumbling, drawing a line between $45 million pageantry and $1 billion redirected from base housing to border defense, even as troops deal with mold and disrepair. No kings. A nationwide day of defiance, planned across 1,500 to 1,800 locations in all 50 states and territories on Flag Day, June 14th. Organizers call this the largest single-day anti-Trump rally of his term. They're staging in community parks, courthouse steps, city streets, intentionally not in D.C. to redirect the narrative. Ezra Levin, Indivisible co-founder. He is planning to roll tanks through the streets. That's the kind of thing you normally wouldn't see in a constitutional republic. Woman Michigan's No Kings, Just Queens rally in Midland features drag performances, family-friendly programming, and local leaders like AG Dana Nessel, sending a message of resistance with joy and community. Trump has warned protesters of facing very big force. Over 4,000 National Guard and 700 Marines already stationed in LA responding to immigration unrest. Similar mobilizations are expected around D.C. Cities like Houston are declining federal support, local leaders emphasizing trust in peaceful protest management. Yet states like Texas have the National Guard on standby. This means more contracts to security firms, crowd control vendors, surveillance tech companies, some with vested interests in Trump administration policies. On one side, military pageantry, patriotism, spectacle, a big budget statement of power. On the other, grassroots democracy, taxpayer accountability, decentralized activism, a massive federal investment pumping money into defense contractors. A counter-protest strategy focused on freedom and pluralism. A political fork, centralized display, or community empowerment? For small or mid-tier contractors, this is an open callback to bid on staging, logistics, tech, and security. Get seen here, and you may be first in line for future DoD, DHS, or federal multi-million-dollar deals. Visibility matters. For listeners and activists, ask where that $45 million came from. Watch which firms show up. Notice how the celebration is framed versus funded. Track how officials balance taxpayer spending with decorative force. June 14th is more than a parade. It's a theater of government contracts, citizen resistance, and competing visions of American democracy. When you tune in, see the spectacle but follow the money. Watch protesters reject militarization. Consider the long-term effects of taxpayer-funded public displays. Because in this clash of parade versus protest, the real story is in who profits and who pushes back. If this resonated, hit subscribe. Up next, we take you inside a contractor's bid process, how events like this shape government procurement forever. Keep your eyes open, your mind alert, and remember, participation is power, even when the parade rolls on.